Hello everyone, I am leigh with lomibao, and the topic that I'm going to talk about is the English literature. So the earliest form of English literature was the Old English language, or otherwise known as the Anglo-Saxon. The first English epic and the greatest English poem was called Beowulf. The poem is very important in the Old English period because it gives an interesting picture of the life and practices of the old days. Now, the difficulty encountered in reading Old English literature lies in the fact that the language is very different from that of today. There were no rhyme in English poems. Instead, they use alliteration. Now, there are two important figures in Old English poetry, and they are Kinowolf and Cadmus. Kinowolf wrote religious poems, and the four poems, Juliana, the Feast of the Apostles, Christ, and Ellen, are always credited with him. Cadmus is famous for his hymn. Now, the Anglo-Saxon literature has gone through different periods of research. Later, the literary merits were examined, and today the interest is with paleography, questions, and the physical manuscripts themselves, such as dating, place of origin, authorship, and looking at the connections between Anglo-Saxon culture and the rest of Europe in the Middle Ages.
Stories by Clarice Lispector and Lucia Berlin top almost everyone's year-end list. Clarice Lispector has long been a literary darling in Brazil, where she is fondly referred to on a first-name basis. Now, nearly 40 years after her death, she is gaining long-deserved international recognition. Lucia Berlin has been called one of America's best-kept secrets. Born in Juneau, Alaska in 1936, she spent her childhood moving from mining camp to mining camp across the country.
Today is a Philippines lecture. It's a lecture associated with the Philippines from French. Different culture, those studying lecture, look, movies, essay, stories. In the improve your reading skills and notes. Enhance your knowledge and actually epics pass it on the from generation to generation, original to oral traditional.
Philippine literature and English literature is somewhat similar because Philippine literature in English has its roots in the efforts of the United States, then engaged in a war with the Filipino nationalist forces at the end of the 19th century. By 1901, public education was institutionalized in the Philippines, with English serving as the medium of instruction. That year, around 600 educators in the SSS Thomasites, or the Thomasites, SS Thomas, or other way around, were tasked to replace the soldiers who had been serving as the first teachers. So, we somewhat very similar because the first teachers that Filipino had on that time were Americans. Only on the bar. Outside the academy, the wide availability of reading materials such as books and newspapers in English helped Filipinos assimilate the language quickly. Today, most of the population can understand or speak English,